Will say that views on YouTube don't matter. And you've probably rolled your eyes when you heard it. I know I did. The YouTube Studio Analytics is designed to show you what's good for YouTube. It's not designed to show you what's good for your business. So views, watch time, and click-through rate, they all tell you what the algorithm likes, what the viewers like, so they stick around and watch more on YouTube. And of course, those are useful metrics, but it's going to tell you absolutely nothing about which video drove someone to join your email list, or which video led to someone actually clicking on an affiliate link, and which video actually made someone take action outside of YouTube. So when the only metrics you see are algorithm metrics, then you're likely going to make algorithm content. You end up chasing the content that gets views, gets subscribers, but the whole time you might actually be ignoring the content that really builds your business. So let me show you what I mean. I'm over on our YouTube Studio dashboard now. I've set this to 30 days, so all the data is going to line up here. But this is what YouTube says is our top performing content in this time. So number one, how to use OBS Studio. In this period of time, it's had 80,000 views. A Canva video editing video, 57,000 views. We've got a DaVinci Resolve video, the best camera apps for iPhone, and these all have decent click-through rates. They're performing well for watch time as well. So everything looks like these videos are performing well. So we could easily look at this and say, all right, let's double down on this. But now I'm going to show you what happens when you can actually see which videos are driving email signups, because for us, that is our North Star metric. That is the one that matters most for our business, and I'll explain why in a moment. Let's scroll down here and let's get to top converting videos, again in that same 30-day period, and there is no OBS video at all in here, even though that's the one that brought in the top video. It's not even in the top 10 of converting videos. And just the same with the Canva video, not even in the top 10. This is a different Canva video. But now instead, let's have a look at this video here, which is our second highest top converting video in that 30-day window. It's got around 11,000 views in that time, but it's generated 138 leads. So that's someone signing up to our email list. But it's also got 413 link clicks. So let's click into this. Now straight away we can see that this video's got 82,000 views on it. So nowhere near as much as some of those much larger videos. We can see our link clicks here over time, our leads over time, but we can really see here what people are doing with the links in the description. So our primary lead source here, getting people over to our email list, has 258 clicks. 138 of those have registered with a conversion rate of 53%. But we can also see that this is driving affiliate link clicks as well to places like Placeit and to Artlist. And even picking a more recent video, this CapCut iPad tutorial that only has 12,400 views, and I say only compared to some that have millions and millions of views, this one's generated 218 clicks, 93 signups to our email list, which is a conversion rate of 42%. And this is just showing one point where people can join our email list. But here we can clearly see that videos that have millions of views and are still performing in our top 10, is that Canva video from before, could potentially be, and in our case are, driving far less conversions through to our business. So that's what I mean when I said I was making the wrong videos. I was optimizing for views, for subscribers, for the YouTube algorithm. And that's also not to say that the OBS content or the Canva content was bad. There's still ad revenue. It's adding value to the internet, hopefully. I still enjoy making that stuff. It's still something that I geek out on. But if you're trying to use this as a business tool and you don't have all the data points to see what's actually moving the needle in your business, you could very easily be led the wrong way and waste your time creating content that's not going to give you that return on investment that you're chasing. So at least having access to this data will allow you to decide, am I going to prioritize another OBS tutorial, or is there something more that I'm much more pumped to make that is going to add value to the right viewers that will also likely want the other value that we're providing on places like our email list? And that's something that we just couldn't see before. So coming back to why I keep saying that email is our North Star and why we focus on email signups more than views and subscribers. Our email list is where we share stuff that doesn't make it into YouTube videos, and where we can go deeper and really help you get the outcome that you're looking for. Leveling up your video editing, wondering which AI tools to use, wondering what video you should make next for your YouTube channel. And if you're not on our email list, there's a link in the description box below where you can join. It's completely free. But also, so you can understand the rest of our business model, we don't sell much. We've got a $19 plus membership for people who want to go deeper, but honestly, I just geek out on this stuff. We monetize mainly through affiliate links for tools that I genuinely use. It's not about pushing people into some sales funnel. It's about knowing which content actually connects with people deeply enough that they want a relationship beyond just watching a video. And once we could measure that, which videos aren't just getting clicks, which videos are actually getting email subscribers, this changes your content strategy massively. So that advanced YouTube link tracking tool that I just showed you is called Video Stats. It's something that Mike and I partnered up with a good friend of ours, Jack, from Deadline Funnel, and we co-founded it. And it really came about off the back of this exact problem. We wanted to know which videos were actually driving results in the business, email signups, affiliate link clicks, not just which ones the algorithm and the viewers liked. Before this, we'd cobbled together a bunch of different tools. It was an absolute nightmare to run. The data was really, really hard to extract from that. So we were really just stuck making decisions on what YouTube was showing us. And so to me, this is the coolest thing because I got everything I need right here on this dashboard without needing to go over to the YouTube Analytics dashboard anymore. All the key stuff that I want to track and all the deep tracking stuff is all in here. Now you can see it is possible for you to track sales in here as well. Again, our main North Star here is email opt-ins. But I love too that we're able to gauge which videos are tracking our affiliate link clicks as well, which ones are sending the most traffic to those programs. So I'm just going to jump into one of these videos here so you can see some of the cool stuff that you're able to track in here. Again, you pick your date range at the top here. And then as we scroll down, you can see link clicks over time. So this is every link that you're tracking in your video description. How many of those are leads? So lead opt-ins per day is how we're using this. And if you were tracking your sales through here, you'd see how many sales were made in that time period as well. Let's just say, for instance, that we clicked on this Artlist link, which has had 87 clicks on this video in that last 30 days. We can see which videos in that time period have actually sent the most amount of clicks. So this is great to help you decide on your content strategy, what videos you should make more of or less of, but also if you're working with brands, think of this information that you can pass through to them and say, I want to make this type of video because when I do, there's a good chance based on data, not speculation, that people are going to click on it, people are going to engage on it. Or it's a report afterwards with here's how this sponsored video worked, here's how many people clicked, because we can track that now. Now there is so much more in here in terms of helping you grow your email list as well. It'll automatically create landing page or opt-in pages and those kinds of things for you. You can jump on the waitlist to get early access to this. There is a link in the description box below. But the real point isn't the tool itself, it's what becomes possible for you when you've got this deep level of analytics and tracking across your channel. So for us in this channel, we're now not evaluating which content to make based on which ones have the most amount of views. We've now got the data to show us which ones are actually lining up with our goals and our business behind this. And probably most important as someone who makes videos is I can now detach. It doesn't matter how it performs in the YouTube algorithm. It doesn't need to get millions and millions of views. We can now focus on having our content showing up for the right people because we know we're making the content specifically for them that is going to resonate for them, which is going to drive the rest of the business as well, becoming a win-win. Now we'll go deeper on our workflow with this in another video soon, but if you want to find out more about Video Stats, check the link in the description. There's a bunch of other resources down there as well, including a link to Primal Video Plus if you want access to our deeper dive training. There's also one to our email list, which is completely free, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.
All right, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com. And do not get confused by the website names. SMM Shiba and SMM Dodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here, and this should be already fine. 2014, 2017, yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm. And now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.